Guys, just another little account update. I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but I did end up blowing my one funded account. And if you're wondering and you're like, whoa, how are you back on an express account? At the end of the video, I showed that there was a combine that I was able to pass in 3 days. And so I was happy to still be back in the fight. That was my last video, blowing an account. Should have quit trading. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going anywhere. I will be keeping this account challenge series going for a very long time. I want to get some payouts and I want to show you guys. And yeah, I love sharing my journey, and it's crazy. That brings me to my next point. We're at five. We just broke 500 subs, guys. I didn't expect everybody to be enjoying the content so much, and even just being, giving me subscribing and liking the videos. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for following along, and thank you for subscribing. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. At first it was a little bit, I felt like it was a little bit of pressure making YouTube videos about it. But if anything, I've realized, to be honest, having people watching and the people there to not disappoint, it motivates me more to, follow my rules, but also just to stay with it and not, be taking any shortcuts and stuff like that. So thank you guys. I'm excited for, everybody to see the journey and to possibly, get a payout soon. See where I can take these accounts. And yeah, so let's, next goal is 1,000 subs. Let's get it, guys. But yeah, I pretty much, I wanted to go over that. In my last video, I was talking about it a little bit. I was having a lot of trouble, guys. I had like 6 red days in a row, and I just couldn't find consistency. I ended up blowing the account. And yeah, what I kind of realized was the market conditions just have been different. And we were ranging a little bit more. Market's just been moving a little bit differently. And I was lazy. And I can't really say anything other than that. I mean, obviously, there's going to be times where we just don't trade well, stuff like that. But me personally, I was being lazy because I didn't want to back test. I didn't want to figure out where I was going wrong. I just thought, oh, the market's, it's just out to get me. Like, I don't know where it's moving. Obviously, this is my first green day in a while, so I'm not trying to speak too soon, of course, but I did put some time over, throughout the week just to kind of back test a little bit and just kind of see where I've been going wrong. And yeah, so kind of changed my ways around a little bit. I was trading momentum like crazy, guys. Like, I was right off the rip, 9:30 open. I'm on the East Coast. I would just start trading the momentum, and before I knew it, I hit my max loss limit for the day, or my personal daily max loss limit for the day, and then we had no more trades, and I was like, what the hell? And then I was seeing 10 o'clock would roll around, 10:15, 10:30. The market would look a little bit more structured and make a little bit more sense, and I'd see a setup, but then I'd hit my max loss limit for the day, and I'd be like, damn it, this sucks. And then every day I was coming to the market, I get a lot of FOMO right when market opens, use up my trades. And for like 2 weeks, guys, I was telling myself that I wasn't going to do that. And I kept on doing it. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to get a sip of water. But yeah. So we took some time. We back tested, did all that. I'm going to go over really quick my trade because it's nice that, the account's up and we had 2 losses, but this one trade made up for these and like double the loss. So I want to go over really quick the trade I made. If you guys aren't really interested in that, I understand if you want to just skip ahead. But really quick, I'm going to go over this video and then I'm going to show you the trade. So right off the bat, pretty much I had this key level marked out. It was previous resistance, then it turned to support, then it turned back into resistance. Zoom in a little bit. Resistance, turned back into support. And yeah, then here it touched it again, and then the third time I was like, all right, well, let's try to get a bounce off here. Even if it's a quick move, let's just try to get some type of bounce. So going into a slower time frame. All right, so when the morning opened, we weren't even that close to it, so it was very easy to stay patient. Even though we saw this wick at 8:30, I came to the market I think around 9 o'clock, so it was very easy to stay patient when the price wasn't at the level you want to enter. So it's like, why even bother, So when price did come down to this and I was patient, it was like around 9:45, 10 o'clock, I did actually take an entry long. Um, I got stopped out though, guys. And that's what I want to talk about a little bit is I didn't wait for any double confirmations. I didn't wait for, higher lows to be built or like a retest of this level and then higher lows. I just kind of said, you know what? I want to enter right in because I was patient in the morning and I got a little bit complacent. I was like, or a little bit like antsy. I mean, so we took the long here, ended up getting stopped out. Then I saw on the 15-minute top wicks came back down. And then I saw somewhere around here, I was like, ooh, this might make a new low. And this was at like around 11 o'clock. So I'm like, oh, now this support is a resistance. Let me go short. So I did short somewhere in here, got stopped out of that. And pretty much after this went back up and got back above this level, I said, okay, you know what? This looks like I actually switched to NQ and I was watching how MES was coming back up pretty strong. Switched over to NQ and I said, all right, this downtrend broke. We're coming up pretty strong. We double bottomed right here. We couldn't break below that. Let me try one more time. And this is where I did take off so my max loss limit, I took off a little bit beforehand. And I was in right off the rip. It was pretty good trade, but I did go down a little bit. And I was down more than I would have liked to for the day. But this trade worked out. I'll show you guys. I've marked out my entry here. We entered somewhere around here for the downtrend break, and once it got back above this, and we closed out here. I'm going to show you guys that trade right now. Hey guys, that was the trade. Not that much to it. Pretty simple. So yeah, I'm going at it with a different approach, and I'm trying to not be as much of a scalper. Trying to hold my trades a little bit longer, and we'll see if that works. So I'm changing my trading style now. This is a little bit different from what I was trading when I did pass this combine. So we'll see how this plays out, but I want to just be a little bit more patient. I think this is going to be able to help me a lot more. And I got rid of the 1,000 tick chart, guys. That was driving me nuts. I'm not even looking at anything under a 5-minute. So we'll see how this works out. If you guys are still wanting to follow along, please subscribe, like, and follow along for this series. I'm having fun making these videos, guys. Thank you for 500 subs. Hopefully, maybe we could hit 1,000 soon. You never know. The channel's growing way faster than I thought, and I'm excited to keep on putting content out there for you guys and for you guys to be following along. It's cool, too. I saw a bunch of people were motivated to start up these series from my videos, and I never would have thought that anybody would have been, like, I would inspire anybody to start making videos. Like, that's crazy, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking the videos. I appreciate it. I'm having fun making these videos, and you guys motivate me even more to just put them out and nonetheless to just not disappoint you guys and to try to stay a little bit more true to, and honestly just to take trading more seriously. It's nice. You guys give me awesome feedback, and I want to thank you all for that. So with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.